Hi, this is Tim with Band Central. You can go to bandcentral.com or search for Band Central in the App Store or the Google Play Store. I want to demonstrate annotations. So I'm going to go into a native view of the song, which is a Chord Pro format, and you can also do it with PDF files. So first I'm going to show you the native lyric viewer. So first you go up here, the left is Android and the right is an iPad. I'm doing this on my Mac by mirroring the devices up to the screen. So my cursor is my finger. So I'm coming up to the menu in the upper right of the lyrics view and I'm choosing Annotate from the Format Annotate submenu here. And you can see that the toolbar appears on the bottom. So let's take a look at our options. We have a pen, we have a highlighter, eraser, and text, or you can clear all annotations. The next one would be the line height. It's a little bit different on Android. It doesn't have the nice little lines there, but hopefully you get the gist of it. And then the last one is the color that you wanted to highlight or draw. So let's take a look at the pen first. So if I do it over here and I have the pen selected on the iPad, I'm going to go ahead and draw a line. Now you see that line appear in real time over on Android, or if you have another iOS device. You can see that there's a little bit of a deviation from iPad to the Android, but mostly it's the same. They're two completely different platforms, and I'm trying to keep them exactly the same. So I'll be refining them as time goes on, but for the most part, you're going to see the same thing. Let's also take a look at the highlighter. And I'm going to choose a heavy highlighter here. I'm going to keep the yellow. And you can see that the highlight happens here. Let's go over to Android and do the same thing and maybe make it look a little bit more similar. You can see we have highlighting there, and let's also demonstrate text. So I'm going to make the text a different color. Let's choose blue. If I click on right here, and blue, and then you can choose the different font type that you want or the size, and it pops up right here. You'll notice if you're on the annotation and you have the toolbar open, it has a little X there, so you can remove it if you want, and it removes it from both. So as long as you're on the text, you can continue adding text. And I'm going to click done. That's great. Now I wanted to also demonstrate how you can add text when you're outside of the highlight or the annotation toolbar. So if I come over to here and if I long press this, you can see that I can modify this. And it changes on both. And if I come over here to Android, same thing. So anytime that you're looking at your lyrics, you can long press in that area and you can say add a text note or add a Chord Pro comment. So right now the annotation is with the text note. I'm going to do it here, test again, and I'm going to change the color of this to, let's go to purple and make the font bigger just for a good demo. There we go, we have that. And again, you can long press that same text and you can bring that up. So now you just saw that there is also a Chord Pro comment, and let me demonstrate that. So add Chord Pro comment and test Chord Pro comment and save. You can see they both get that. Now a Chord Pro comment is different. Where what I was doing previously was annotation text just draws on the canvas here, where the Chord Pro comment is actually in the source behind the chords. You can see that we have the Chord Pro comment right here that's added. So you can remove it here by editing, but you can also come back to here. You can long press and delete it. Okay, so now let's demonstrate this on PDFs as well. So I'm going to go into this song list that says PDF, Baby I Love Your Way, and it's pretty much the same. You can come into Annotate. The menu item's a little bit different because there's only certain things you can do on a PDF. You can't transpose because PDF can be just about anything. So you're seeing a few menu items disappear if you're on a PDF. So the Annotate toolbar comes up. I did want to make a note of one other thing for you to understand with Android is that when you save it on the Android device, the save button is this checkbox up here. We're on the iPad, it's the done button here. So let's go ahead and look at the highlighter. We have that selected. We have a heavy one. Let's make this yellow, and let's just highlight this line here. And you can see over here on the PDF that gets highlighted. And you can do the same thing with text. And if I hit done on Android, let's do done here as well. Now I can do the same thing with a PDF. If I wanted to long press an area, it's hard for you to see because I am long pressing. Long pressing meaning hold your finger down for a longer period of time, not just a quick tap. So, and let's change this color to red. Now that gets added here and here. So this is Annotation in Band Central 3.5. This is an exciting feature for me to finally have inside of the apps that I've been working on personally for many years. So I hope you enjoy it. If you have any feedback on this, please put a comment below or send an email to support@bandcentral.com. And again, go to bandcentral.com, or you can look up the apps Band Central in the Apple App Store or Band Central in the Google Play Store.